50 Cent recently posted a comment on social media that reads, "Now I'm sure Puffy didn't do it. He is innocent. This proves nothing. This is what his lawyers are gonna say. God help us all," followed by prayer hand emojis. The tone of this comment is heavily sarcastic. 50 Cent implies that despite any defenses Diddy's legal team might present, the truth of his guilt is apparent. The sarcasm is a rhetorical device used to suggest that the evidence against Diddy is overwhelming and undeniable, even if Diddy's lawyers claim otherwise. By saying, "God help us all," 50 Cent mocks the notion that Diddy could be seen as innocent, highlighting his disbelief that anyone could be convinced of Diddy's innocence given the evidence. 50 Cent has been vocal about Diddy's alleged abusive behavior for a long time. He pointed out that people in the industry have known about Diddy's misconduct for years. He referenced a video showing Cassie, Diddy's ex-girlfriend, in a fearful state, implying a history of abuse. This video, which 50 Cent shared earlier this year, depicted Cassie balled up under a blanket on the floor with Diddy standing over her. 50 Cent suggests that this is not an isolated incident, but part of a pattern of abusive behavior that many in the industry have been aware of, but have chosen to ignore or suppress. He implies that the footage and other evidence have been deliberately withheld, indicating a deeper, more pervasive issue within the entertainment industry regarding Diddy's actions. It's notable that footage of Diddy's alleged misconduct, which surfaced recently, has been held back for over a decade. 50 Cent insinuates that many people were aware of this evidence, but chose not to expose it until now. He suggests that someone has been deliberately holding on to this footage for 10 years, despite knowing its significance. This delay in exposing the footage is seen as a sign that many in the industry were complicit in keeping Diddy's actions under wraps. The fact that this evidence has only come to light now, despite being known for so long, points to a broader issue of silence and complicity within the entertainment industry. 50 Cent claims that Diddy's parties often involve serious misconduct, particularly targeting underage individuals. According to 50 Cent, Diddy uses his high-profile events to lure young artists and other attendees with the promise of networking and opportunities, only for these parties to descend into chaotic and dangerous scenes. He alleges that these gatherings frequently feature heavy drug use and excessive alcohol consumption, facilitated by Diddy and his associates. The atmosphere at these parties is described as highly controlled, with Diddy allegedly ensuring that everyone's drinks are always topped up, leaving the attendees in a vulnerable state. 50 Cent has painted a picture of these parties as not just wild social events, but orchestrated environments where abuse can occur without repercussions. He claims that Diddy even videotapes the compromising situations, using the footage to blackmail those involved, thereby maintaining control and silence over the participants. To illustrate his point, 50 Cent referenced an incident where he saw girls in the VIP section being given drinks from specific bottles that were not meant for general consumption, implying that these drinks were spiked. This example serves to highlight the calculated nature of the alleged misconduct at Diddy's parties. By framing these parties as traps for the unwary, 50 Cent aims to expose a darker side of the glitzy, glamorous facade that Diddy presents to the public. This behavior, he argues, is part of a broader pattern of abuse and manipulation that extends beyond these events, further entrenching Diddy's power and influence in the industry. 50 Cent himself has a history of legal troubles, which some argue complicates his credibility when he speaks out against others. In 2004, he faced charges related to an incident at a concert, where he attacked 3 women after someone threw a water bottle at him. He admitted to stepping on 2 of the women and punching a third in the face. This event resulted in him having to undergo anger management treatment, pay medical expenses for the victims, and submit to random drug tests as part of a deal to avoid a more severe punishment. In addition to this incident, 50 Cent's past includes a criminal record from his early years, when he was involved in drug dealing and gang activities. These aspects of his background are often brought up to question his motives and the sincerity of his accusations against others in the industry. Despite his own legal issues, 50 Cent remains outspoken about what he sees as widespread misconduct in the music industry, particularly focusing on Diddy. He suggests that his willingness to speak out, despite his own past, adds weight to his claims, as he believes he understands the darker side of the industry better than most. However, critics often use his history to dismiss his allegations as attempts to stay relevant or settle old scores. Diddy's influence in the music industry is vast, extending far beyond his role as a performer and producer. As the founder of Bad Boy Records, he has played a crucial role in launching and nurturing the careers of numerous artists. His connections span across various sectors, including music, fashion, and entertainment, giving him significant leverage in the industry. 50 Cent argues that this extensive influence has enabled Diddy to engage in misconduct without facing immediate consequences. According to 50 Cent, Diddy's power allows him to manipulate situations and people to his advantage, often using his status to silence those who might speak out against him. This influence, 50 Cent suggests, extends to maintaining control over incriminating evidence and keeping potential whistleblowers in check through intimidation or blackmail. Moreover, 50 Cent implies that Diddy's ability to host high-profile events and parties further solidifies his position in the industry. These gatherings are not just social events, but strategic opportunities for Diddy to expand his network and exert control over young, impressionable artists. By offering a platform for networking and exposure, Diddy draws people into his sphere of influence, which he can then exploit. Diddy's financial success and media presence also contribute to his untouchable image. He is often seen as a mogul and a trendsetter, which helps shield him from scrutiny. This powerful persona, combined with his business acumen, allows him to maintain a dominant position in the industry, making it difficult for allegations against him to gain traction. In essence, 50 Cent portrays Diddy as a figure who has expertly crafted a powerful and influential image, using it to navigate and often manipulate the complex dynamics of the entertainment industry. This influence, according to 50 Cent, has played a significant role in allowing Diddy to avoid accountability for his alleged actions. 50 Cent has been vocal for years about his suspicions and criticisms of Diddy, often using social media and interviews to air his concerns. He insists that he has long been trying to alert the public to Diddy's alleged misconduct, arguing that there is a pattern of abuse and manipulation that has gone largely ignored. In his posts and comments, 50 Cent frequently adopts a sarcastic tone, mocking those who dismiss his warnings as mere jealousy or rivalry. He often points out that behind the scenes, many industry insiders are well aware of Diddy's actions, but choose to stay silent due to his influential position. One notable example of 50 Cent's warnings includes a video he posted earlier this year, showing Cassie in a distressed state under a blanket with Diddy standing over her. 50 Cent suggests that this incident, among others, indicates a pattern of abusive behavior. He argues that the recent allegations and surfaced footage corroborate what he has been saying all along: where there's smoke, there's fire. Despite being labeled a hater or a troublemaker, 50 Cent maintains that his criticisms are grounded in truth. He often points to the consistency of his claims over the years as evidence that he is not merely seeking attention or trying to tarnish Diddy's reputation without cause. Furthermore, 50 Cent has highlighted how the industry tends to protect its own, making it difficult for victims to come forward. He sees the recent wave of allegations as a vindication of his long-standing warnings and a sign that the culture of silence and complicity might finally be breaking down. In sum, 50 Cent portrays himself as a whistleblower, persistently trying to expose Diddy's alleged wrongdoings despite facing skepticism and backlash. He believes that the mounting evidence and corroboration from others in the industry will eventually lead to a broader acknowledgement of the issues he has been raising for years. 50 Cent also took shots at Jay-Z, implying that he is avoiding the public amid the allegations against Diddy. He used social media to mock Jay-Z for canceling events and for seemingly distancing himself from Diddy. 50 Cent has also highlighted allegations against Diddy's son, King Combs. He accused King of being involved in similar misconduct, furthering his point that the behavior is pervasive within Diddy's circle. The federal authorities are now investigating Diddy for sexual assault, abuse, and sex trafficking. Recent raids on Diddy's properties have reportedly yielded significant evidence, and witnesses are corroborating these findings. 50 Cent has consistently maintained that Diddy is guilty of various serious allegations. With the current investigations and new evidence, it appears that 50 Cent's long-standing claims are being taken more seriously by the public and authorities.